Hi and welcome to the home of our stars. Welcome to where the faces and the voices shine on your screens, keep you entertained and guessing. And we decided, how about you get to know them? In depth, their stories, what makes them tick, what makes them cry, what makes them bring you all the fun on Pearl Magic and Pearl Magic Prime. You know how you watch a show and you're like, but where do you get the energy? Girl! This one entertains us every single week with the musical show, actually our flagship musical show, JHD, where you get to see all the cool Ugandan hit songs, get to know the artists and in-depth interviews and so much more. And then, girl is a triple threat. She also directs. You guys, 2 reality shows here on Pearl Magic and Pearl Magic Prime. Judithiana. Are we saying that government name?
Is this where you send it to your grandmother?
Yes.
Your grandmother? Because the intro is to
But
die
question,
for.
do we say the government name?
Yes, Namazzi.
Hey.
Hello. But that changed recently.
Oh my gosh.
It's inaugural.
There you go.
Hello.
So that's the new government name.
The new one. And I like it.
Wait, you dropped yours?
It's there.
You're like, it's there.
Yeah, but I like the sound of Ndugwa.
Okay,
Yes.
Judithiana Ndugwa.
I still have Namazzi in between. I was just putting
Okay.
it-
Welcome.
Thank you very
This
much.
is the home of our stars,
Yes.
meaning you are a star.
Really? Okay, first pinch me. So I know
you
we're not
don't
dreaming.
land
Okay,
on
I'm not
this
dreaming.
chair
I'm not dreaming.
without
I'm not
being
dreaming.
a star.
For real?
Your journey may have actually had a front row seat to this journey
Yes,
of hers.
it has.
So you actually need to know the before, because I know you from TV, radio, and then you know
Yes.
everything else.
Yes.
But I'm like, I don't know if she ever had an interest to actually go into radio and TV, or it's something that's like, oh, there's a job. Let's just go do it. I never got to know that story.
Everyone, I think, if you're within our age group, you used to watch her, like on TV. So then I
Her
told
interview.
so then we watch her. I know it's my interview, but
Yes.
yeah, so we watch her on TV. And I told my dad, I need to be on TV. I need to be like her.
Nice.
So then, of course, they couldn't get, he's not a programs director anywhere. He's a nobody, but I was telling him, Daddy, I'd have to be on TV.
Yeah.
So at that time, UBC was having like guest
presenters.
yes, kids. You could come in and do your thing and whatnot. So I told my dad texts me.
You were serious?
Yes. So my dad texts me and they're like, we could have her as a guest on the show, but she can't have a show. I was like, no, I want my own show.
Aww.
So then I cried the whole way
Oh, bless. You're like, I belong.
back home.
Yeah.
And then it first died there. And then until later in life, you know how it is.
Yes.
It's-
It keeps knocking back.
Yes.
And says come back.
And until later on, when I decided to give it a go. I tried to give it a go in Uganda and it failed until I moved to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Yes.
But there you were doing radio.
Yes, I was doing radio at the time.
Radio and TV, what's harder? People always ask me that question. Now I have someone else to ask.
Radio is easy. Very easy.
Okay.
Like I feel like you could be a radio presenter if you don't want to. Okay, today it's not possible for you to be, to not have a brand and not be out there because like radio stations want videos,
Yeah, brands.
Yes, brands. Yes, it's very important today. But me, I'd prefer radio back in the day where you could just go do what you love and
nobody
then
saw
go
you.
live
Right.
your life.
Nobody will let people meet you on the streets
And
don't
nobody will know
Yeah.
who you are until maybe if you spoke and maybe they've listened to your voice for so long and they're like, oh my God, I think
That
I've heard your
sounds-
voice.
yeah.
Yes.
If you're trying to be private, radio is better.
It's
is that
better,
what you're
yes,
saying?
yes.
Okay. And even till now, you've enjoyed doing radio more than TV?
Now it's different. Now it's different.
Right.
I'm enjoying TV because of, okay, yes, radio you meet people, but TV gives you a certain challenge. There's a way TV challenges you in ways you cannot even come to terms with, you cannot fathom.
Yeah.
It challenges you, the people you meet, the people you work with, and every set is different.
Yes.
Every station is different, every channel is different. So it's just that exponential growth.
Yeah.
As if radio, I feel like you can be static for a while.
For a long time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So for you, I think what I realized about your career progression is that you know how people intentionally say that I'm going to be a director and I'll learn how to script write, I'll learn how to
Yes.
be this and be that?
Yes.
I feel like I don't know if you just happen to be talented at things, but you can do makeup, you can style, you literally like would put you on a set and you can run the entire set because now you're a director. Do you understand what I mean? Were you aiming for
allow
it?
me to take this in because it's Flavia saying it, guys. Let's have a moment of silence because
this girl is talented. But did you aim for it, or it was like in this season I'll be a makeup artist, this season I'll be a stylist? Or were you saying I will become all these things in one? Were you planning on it?
I don't know if this is going to bore people, but I'm a hustler.
There you go.
I'm a hustler. But then the things I'm good at are the creative things.
Yes.
I'm not good with planning money, whatnot. Shout out to my husband. I thank you for coming into my life. Even business, even with my makeup business, you would find that I would have somebody else run the business side. But creative, I can do. You give me the person. Talent, I can.
Yeah.
So I think I thank God for that I love to be creative.
Yes.
And it's also, TV makes you want to do these things because, like, especially if you're starting out, there's no makeup budget.
No, please, say it.
No wardrobe budget. So, if you want to look good,
and that doesn't mean there's endless money.
Yes,
budget. It means zero.
So that's how I started learning. Like I learned makeup because I wanted to look good as well. And then I started loving it. Then I got passionate about it.
Yeah.
So it's basically that, like being passionate. But then for directing, my immediate boss, he runs 2D Pictures. So 2D Pictures, they executively produce Judithiana.
Yes.
So then he told me there's a director. So when they asked my husband to actually produce Date My Family, I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What can I ask? What can I, you're like, what do I?
The creative is itching.
Yes. So like, what am I gonna do? So then directing, then I was like, I think I can direct. He explained to me what it is. But he told me later that he was sure I could do it. But even me, I was gambling. I was like, let me try one episode and see.
Yes. I like where this conversation is going because one of the things I wanted to ask you is, so I have seen Judithiana on a set because I put her on a set. And let me tell you, because then I think because you weren't on many sets, you were new to, especially I like what she's saying, sometimes there's no budgets and what, but also not every set back in the day was very professional. Yes. So you didn't have teams and all of that.
Oh my God.
And I think there's a time where they're like, makeup, because you're like, I'm serious about my job.
Yes.
I have to do my job. But sometimes the director's like, Vayo, you know?
Yes. And I didn't get it.
But when you are on professional sets and see all of these things, what surprised you? Because there's the image you have in your mind of what it's going to be like.
Yes.
And, then there's what you meet on set and you're like,
Things changed for me completely with Judithiana. Like, seriously. With your girl Judithiana, your passion, daughter of the soil. We call it Jetty right here on Pearl Magic. Let's get it. I was like, what in the world is this?
It's just music.
It was a whole different thing for me. And then it was like gajillion of people on set, as used to. The producer is there, camera guy is there.
He's holding the camera, helping with sound, but also doing
So for me, it was an elevation, but then a moment to learn. A moment to learn. And the people I was working with had worked on like a couple of shows on Mnet, actually many shows on Mnet. And I was just learning. I was just looking at this one and gaffers and what. It was so new.
Yes.
So new.
So in your directing, because you've directed Date My Family, and she doesn't just direct, you are the VO. Is it just me or that's you? That's you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's just that there's a right sound lock on that one, but yeah.
do for
I
us
love it.
I swear, I've been on set where I'm like, let me evoke my Judithiana. And that's what I mean. No, she has to do the voice.
Christine is a very fun girl. You would love her character-wise. What do you want in a woman?
I'm into a slim lady.
Okay.
Hey.
Manners also.
I have manners until you awaken the cycle.
I take one bottle and it's enough for me.
Keep taking one bottle. I'll do a whole crate.
guno guzegwa balete the bachelor muba bachelor wana. Okay, let's end it there because
But seriously, when I watched that, the whole time I'm like listening in for the, you know, the VO. It's as entertaining.
do you know how many times I got rejections from the client about the VO thing?
Why?
First, because you know,
Was there a VO anyway already? The concept.
Okay, there was a VO because production changed.
Right.
Yes, season 1 was produced by somebody else.
Right.
And then my husband was producing it now.
Yes.
I was also trying to see.
Where you
Kusaba
fix.
milimo.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you have to audition for these things. Nobody's going to give it to you
These bad
just because your husband.
husbands.
No,
You
it is
are-
not there.
okay.
So then, especially for Date My Family is a franchise. It's an Mnet franchise. It's in all these African countries. So it's not to our discretion to choose
Yes,
how the show
what
should sound
works
like.
and what doesn't.
Yes, the show already has a blueprint. So I couldn't decide how I wanted to sound. But I would think it's Mnet. They want me to sound like, oh my God, welcome to Date My Family.
He's wearing a
On
white
today's
shirt.
show, we have Parker.
Yeah.
So that was my first.
Oh, that's what you gave in at first?
Yes.
Okay.
And the client was like, is she even Ugandan? You guys told me she's Ugandan, she has energy, she can give me what, she can give me what.
So you eventually got the voice right?
We got it at episode 5 and we realized that the client wanted me to sound like Mama Nyabo.
I was about to say, even if it sounded Ugandan, how did you choose this particular Ugandan?
Because what they wanted was, for me, the brief I got was that if, say, a Mama Nyabo or Katale was watching the show, they would feel like they relate. Because Date My Family has all sorts of Ugandan girls. Hello, they're hot. Shout out to you.
Singa nema plural muliwa balete the dating show is singa yo mu Uganda, East Africa, Africa and some parts of Asia. The show is called Date My Family.
If you've done TV in Uganda, you realize that it's at that time it was important to sound like you went to school or you went out of the country.
English.
A lot of English. But I love that Mnet is doing that thing. That thing of Pearl Magic is doing that thing of let's embrace.
Come back home.
Yes, Pearl
Love the
Magic. Yes, yes,
authenticity, yeah.
yes. And it made me proud because even there was a time when they said, someone was like, oh my God, my husband said, oh, they love you, but now with this show, you've become too local. I told my husband, I'm quitting.
Bomb. You should have said, ooh, wonderful, I nailed it.
And you know what he asked me? He said, let's go through all the comments about the show.
Yes.
Everyone talks about the narrator, Judy. Okay? Everyone talks about the narrator.
I just told you. I listened. I'm like, what is she saying? What's the comments? Because it brings so much life to the show. You understand? It actually gets you to, you don't even watch the characters to dissect them.
Yes.
You let the voiceover dissect the characters. So
Thank
it
you.
works perfectly.
Yes.
But such a show, because I get it.
Yes.
The production company gets to show you're on and you're like finding your footing in all of this. I've always seen you as somebody who, like you said, creative, but also love entertainment.
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
I do.
Where the fun is, I think you always, it's always like you sniff it.
When you say that, weirdly, I'm not outgoing, but then I love entertainment, yes.
You love entertainment because when I watch J Chidi and the character that comes out and then the voiceover, I'm like, she's on the pulse of something.
Judithiana is the same. I auditioned together with other media personalities. And the feedback I got back from Nairobi was that the client loves you because you are Ugandan. You sound like you went to school, you sound Ugandan, and you look stylish.
There you go. That's it.
So I feel like it's the personality, being bubbly, being yourself. I used to hate the fact that I am loud, but I love that it has helped. Yes.
Yes, it works.
Kalulu is in order. Banango Mami Wafatu say wanana. As usual, Ibra is not allowed to sing Nana. Terms and conditions to apply.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How is that?
Fine. Come in.
Witunulire nga bwoza amaviiro singa adde sezaala wandize ng'omulaga woti amaviiro otaddeko ebyo beddisooke wa sezaalawo
Tuvuma.
Have a seat.
Yesu.
Thank you.
I was going to ask you what you believe Judithiana today, when people say, oh, I know Judy, I know her, what you believe was your thing that just pressed that elevation for you and just put you in everyone's living rooms or ears and everybody got to know you?
Weirdly, shockingly, yet they don't see my face. It's Date My Family.
Imagine.
It's weird. It's so weird. And I think that's why sometimes you need to tell devil be gone, because I wanted I wanted to stop doing the voiceover. People watch Jechiri like, I mean, we went to Kalangaland. People watch it, but there's something about Date My Family, about that narration, that twagaranyo drama,
Orugambo, our stories.
And then because we shoot these things in people's houses, and we go to houses,
But
and someone
also,
says,
you know, let me check you there. Sometimes I'm like, this thing exists. No, it's a lie.
Tell me.
I said, when you come here, I will tell you, these people who are your cousins, you bring on the show.
I tell you what.
No way.
No way what?
You put these things are not real.
Let me tell you something, Flavia. Like, I thank God for Date My Family, because it opened my mind to, you guys, Ugandans, twagala drama. But we are drama. We drip drama. We walk drama. We are drama.
On behalf of Ugandan stands.
Maybe some do it with class, but and that's why, for me, being a content director, it was so easy, because all I have to do is to make you be yourself.
Yeah.
And because Ugandans have this thing, when you come before a camera, you have to act.
When you know those poses, I'm like, this is a lie.
Do you know you can tell if you'd want to date this woman by just meeting their family? They're like, no. They call Madam Director, no. So like, we go. He gets out and he's like, there's no way my wife comes from that family. There is no way.
You know, sometimes that doesn't work, because I feel like if my husband had met my family, he would have been very happy, and then met me and said, you know,
okay, yes, I totally understand that.
The family is amazing and sweet, and for you are just off. You know?
It has happened, and when they got on the date, they cast each other out.
Yes.
It has happened.
Yes.
But you see, that's what makes the reality fun.
You're like, please, throw your food at each other.
Not really. Me, what I tell them is, be yourself. If you don't like him, tell him.
Wow.
Because he goes to 3 different families. Why should he put his foot here?
Are there any success stories?
Yes, they are.
They found love?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Again, you tell them it's TV. We will see them. Yes. Their partner. We'll see them.
We've had that before, where a chick reaches out to me and says, Judy, can you take down, because now I'm married. I'm like,
wow. If there is juicy. I'm telling you, it's the home of our stars. We'll be right back.
You know, the pressure you put on me. I want this, I want that.
How do you expect me to pick up your calls after what you did to me?
Melissa n'atubuulira ki ekyatuukawo wakati we ne mukwano gwe Isabella.
She knew Timo smokes, so she got a paper. She wrote, hey Timo, I want to tell you something about him. Okay, and put her number and put it in the matchbox.
Please take me back.
This month, Magic Prime spreads the gift of love. Embrace the Kirundas with open arms. Everybody wins when there's nothing left but love. Nancy's heart of gold glitters in darkness. Expect the unexpected with Kansiime and share the gift of forgiveness. There's more than enough love to go around. Only on Magic Prime, DSTV channel 148, GoTV Super channel 305.
Welcome back to the home of our stars. I have a presenter, a director. I think acting, we're going to talk about that one. Judithiana Namazzi. Yes, there you go. So before the break, I was saying, no, impossible that these stories you watch on Date My Family are real. But you said they are. In fact, you've had success stories. Yes. And does anybody end up, you know, babies, marriage, something?
Yes, we did. We did have that, only that we didn't air it. There's an episode, The Bachelor came in, and we didn't know at that time that he had liked one of the family members. Now, he got married to one of the family members, not the girl he had come for.
He met the girls?
Yes, the family members, yes.
He met the family?
Yes.
families
Yes.
picked a girl.
Yes.
But took the girl's family member.
But ended up marrying the family member.
Marrying. Not marrying. Well.
I know.
We are such a juicy country.
I know. That's what I told you.
So much drama.
Why did we take so long to have reality TV? Ugandans love
Lord. Years ago, there was toying around with having a reality show. I think it was the first, when reality shows had been, a buzz, and Ugandans loved to watch them, I guess, because they love drama.
We did. Yes.
But people were saying that a lot of people wouldn't be part of reality shows because the society we have. Do you think something has changed?
Conservative?
Yes.
Honey, that's exactly what I thought. So I used to think the reason why we have girls who are abusing men off the hook, they are, first of all, what they're looking out for does not match their stature sometimes. And some of the things are not, to be honest, they're not plausible. They're not realistic. As in tebi kwa tagana, ochitegera. But I realized that I don't know, the whole there's an episode we had. It's an Haji. We had a Haji who was looking for his fourth Haki.
Also Haji also.
Yes. He goes to this family and the mom gave him level. The mom, the mother
of one of the girls.
Yes, gave him level. Yamua level. I understand. Even if your family is not the kind that, I don't know, he told him, and then she proper gave him level. That's when we all looked at ourselves and were like, it's not just the kids. Because sometimes some people would be like, because they're 20-year-olds, 23-year-olds. But man, everyone wants wealthy, Flavia. And when someone is not wealthy, they would, it's weird.
Chris, you rejected me, but we play, you get someone who loves you because I don't love you and I didn't like you in the first place. So good luck.
Kathy actually had liked you because you are light-skinned and so on. You have some bodily body. You are presentable, but again, the issue of you not working and you need to spend. So I saw like you may become an income vampire to my side or a bed bag.
We've had some bachelors that have almost made me cry. There's a bachelor, he's actually a teacher by profession. He stays in Luwero. He was a very good looking man. I remember his name is Hood Kushaba. Hood Kushaba was what I would call an eligible bachelor.
Polite, nice, kind,
sweet.
Wonderful.
He just wanted a girl with natural hair, beautiful skin, nice smile, not too many hips. Hips should be as if flat
His
tummy.
list was very small.
Chocolate. Yes, it was understandable. Wanted like a Flavia, you know what I mean? But the level he was given, and the girl that we got, the third family, the girl was perfect. When he went there, unlike the other families where they literally belittled him, this family, they knelt down to greet him. They asked him if he's okay with having an HIV test. He was like, yeah, I'm okay with having an HIV test before. Like everything was going so well. And then he comes to pick the girl, Flavia. She had a tiny waist, the right amount of hips. The sitting headquarter was just fixed properly. He gets out of that car and asks the girl, and she says, no, you're a Westerner.
Hey.
Secondly, you stay in Luwero. Kushaba begged, chick refused. Kushaba went back to the car. I remember I even had money. I gave that money.
That's so. I actually thought the problem maybe was a car. She looked at the car. She said, "This is it."
Like chicks are ruthless because he said, "Just let me take you to a date. Let me listen to you.
Get to know me."
That's the one. That's the fail that almost made me cry. Like I was so mad. And I was like, what do Ugandan girls want? You have an eligible bachelor. He's not wealthy, but he was okay.
Yes.
I think he's the one you'd work with, grow. But anyway, what am I saying?
So I think now you've already put that list out because you've seen couples have that conversation of what I want, what I don't want.
Yes.
So you know what Ugandans at this point, or you still don't know?
I know, but I feel like we're believing the lies of like the Kardashians and whatever we're seeing on social media. Like Tebiri yo. This girl was 20 years old and she was asking for $5,000 a week. A week?
No, because I'm like, okay.
$5,000 a week.
My problem is, what is her spending plan? Because, you know, that's also something guys need to like, what's
20-year-old, what are you spending on?
You might have a spending plan for this money. Then it's believable. But
a week,
because you might not know what to do with the money when you get it.
I think she has never seen $5,000. She's probably saying $50 because it did not make...
1,500. Bambi. Oh, my word. So, directing, because there's another show you actually direct. Take Me Back.
Take Me Back. Now the drama in this one is going to
more drama.
Chokehold. This one is drama, tears, laughter, as in tears of Ebiadala.
Is it as I hear the title, Take Me Back?
Yes, it is.
You know the pressure you put on me. I want this, I want that.
How do you expect me to pick up your calls after what you did to me?
So you write us a letter and tell us. So I broke up with this girl called Judithiana. We used to be tight friends. She was my bestie, but I stole her man. God forbid. And then we bring you on the show.
So I want to be her friend again.
Yes, I want her back. So we track him down or her back down, and then she doesn't know who she's coming to see. We don't tell them, because if you tell them who they're coming to take back, they will know. Yes, because the stories of what people have done to people, Flavia, of wrongfully going to prison for a year.
Okay, so but why do I want that person? But anyway.
There's a story of this lady. They stole her sister, who she got from the village, helped her what she would eat, stole her man, fell in love with her man, didn't stop at falling in love with her man, went further at sleeping with him. Actually, she approached the man. Okay, he's not a cop, he could have said no. Hello. Takes the man. They get together. So then she gets pregnant and then wants the sister out of the house. So she does witchcraft, gets her sister out of the house. I know the stories.
And wants which sister back? No, seriously.
The one who did witchcraft and stole the man is the one that wants the sister back.
For what?
Because she realized that the one person she had was the only one person who could take care of her. When she was giving birth, she was alone. The only one person who could take care of her is that sister.
Where was Sweetie Baby?
Auntie Sweetie Baby, the witchcraft wore off. It was not limitless.
Well, unlimited edition of witchcraft till you die.
So she wants her back. They want to fight.
Oh my word.
It's crazy.
Can I know about the person you dated?
His name is Alpha.
I'm happy that you got someone in your life. You decided to move up. Why? Because of your lies again?
No, not my life. I love you. I don't love him. I was just forcing things.
Andraj. Andraj?
Those guys were just a by the way.
By the way. With guys.
No.
Stop.
Seems like you're having a good time. Is this the thing, like, you know, you're like, I found my calling. Forget everything else. I'm going to direct some awesome drama for the rest of my life.
First of all, let me say this. Ugandans were sleeping on reality TV. Let me tell you. We don't know how, we can pretend, but we can't pretend for long. That's what I realized about Ugandans.
Yeah. So content-wise,
yes.
First of all, you as a director, because now you've tasted it. You've seen what we can, not even we, but what you can dig up out of people. Yes. What sort of content are you looking for to sort of digging up, especially knowing Ugandans, you know, and bringing something authentic? And also, too, what you maybe even surprised or you're seeing that we like to consume so far?
What we like to consume, I'm actually not surprised, because we've always known, even if we look at tabloids or news or whatever, if people hear like a scandal about me, they'll pay attention to that.
Negative news,
yes. No one will pay attention to the fact that she just healed of cancer, God forbid. You know what I mean? Like that does not move. Or Judy went to the UN and represented Uganda. No one will know, Flavia. No, they don't care.
Bad news travels so fast.
Yes, so it is what it is.
Well, I've enjoyed. I know you and I can have these conversations a long time, but we can actually watch you. Well, we can hear you.
Yes.
On Date My Family.
Yes.
That is a thing. That's what I was looking for. Where are you hiding it?
You guys, money has made us do things. Money. It started off as money, but now I do, and I enjoy it now because people love it, because everyone comments about it. But before I used to thought like, Judy sounded so rock here. Yes. And the thing is also we take time. Even my husband helps to go on Twitter, which word is happening, or your Moe uniform. Yes, you have to do. Yes, you have to do homework.
This is quite organized.
You have to.
Hey, I thought you just.
Because what's run out? I mean, how many episodes? There are many.
You have to keep up, eh?
Yes, and things change. Yes.
Well, thank you for the time.
Lovely.
Thank you for allowing to be on the Home of Our Stars.
Oh my God, it's a pleasure.
I'm telling you, Jay Chidi, you can catch her presenting, giving you all the top music.
Monday to Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. Yes.
Date My Family when she says, that is the one. And then Take Me Back, now that she's giving you all the juice. Please make sure you watch. I feel like there'll be more fights in this one.
It Take Me Back, to be honest, we even fear it's going to topple Date My Family. But Date My Family, by the way, has had great ratings. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Yes. Thank you so much for supporting Ugandan content, because without you, I know that's cliche, but it is the truth. Without them watching, we cannot pull this off. And if you're looking for a girl, or you're looking for a guy, come through. It's fun, by the way, Flavia. If you were single, I'd ask you to come for the fun. For the fun. Abobakaru.
Hey. Guys, thank you so much, Judithiana Namazzi in Dugwa. Catch her on Jechiri. Date My Family and Take Me Back. She's a director doing fantastic. It's the Home of Our Stars. Bye. Hi, don't forget to watch Take Me Back. That's every Sunday at 8 p.m. You can also catch Jechiri, this fantastic musical show, every Monday to Friday. And remember, tukuwadde konera, which means if you upgrade your subscription, you get the next higher package at no extra cost.